Evening gently falls over Little Saigon. The streets outside are quiet, broken only by the occasional hum of a passing car or the distant laughter of children playing. Inside a modest apartment, the warm golden glow of a desk lamp softly illuminates a wooden desk, polished by years of use. On it lies a fountain pen, its nib lightly touching a stack of yellowed paper, next to a carefully sealed envelope. In this quiet room, an elderly man prepares for a ritual he has maintained for decades, ever since the woman he loved departed from this world. Every Friday night, without fail, he sits at this familiar desk. He straightens the paper, smooths its creases with his wrinkled fingers, and begins to write. These letters are meant for no one else. They are private conversations with a presence that lingers in the room, quiet yet alive. He writes to his late wife, whose memory threads through every corner of the room, as if she herself is urging the pen to move, to speak, to remember. He begins slowly, each word carefully drawn, as if coaxing memories from the past. My dearest, the week has passed as quietly as the wind blowing through our old balcony in Saigon. Today I walked to the market, and I swear I heard your laughter in the voices of the vendors. The lines appear gradually, slowly, yet full of warmth. Each letter is a bridge connecting the present with a love that has endured his lifetime. Sometimes he pauses, gazing out the window at the gentle rain, imagining her hand resting on his shoulder as they once strolled the streets of old Saigon together. The image is so vivid that he feels as though she is right there beside him, her presence a comforting weight, a silent promise. His memories are not only of happiness, but also of longing and absence, of the times they were separated by war, by life's demands, and by the painful choice to leave their homeland behind. He remembers the soft mornings in Saigon, the two of them walking the streets, sipping coffee at the corner cafes, inhaling the scent of jasmine in the evening air. He remembers the small quarrels that were always healed with a smile, a tender handhold, or shared laughter that echoed longer than any disagreement. Each letter is a living memory, written so that their love will never, ever fade. He never sends these letters anywhere. They remain in the room, sacred conversations between two souls bound by a love that defies time. He reads them aloud, his voice soft and occasionally trembling, feeling her presence in each word he speaks into the quiet air. Sometimes he smiles to himself at a joyful memory, a shared inside joke that only they would understand. Or he exhales a gentle, long sigh when recalling the days of separation and loss, the weight of a life lived both together and apart. Neighbors occasionally glance in as they pass by, but they know better than to disturb him. They've seen this ritual before. This is a sacred time, a connection between him and the wife he lost. Nothing and no one can interrupt this quiet moment. In each stroke of the pen, in each carefully chosen word, their love comes alive again. It isn't loud, it isn't ostentatious, it is patient, enduring, a powerful reminder that true love never truly leaves us. Each letter tells a small story, an update on his week, the simple things he's observed, news from old friends, or a melody he heard on the radio that reminded him of her laughter. He writes about Little Saigon today, describing the familiar shops and the changing leaves on the trees he passes on his daily walk, imagining her right there beside him, commenting on the sights and sounds of their new home. He writes about himself, about the deep solitude, and about the unspoken longing that lives in his heart. And when the last letter is folded and laid into its envelope, he lifts his pen, gazes at the empty space before him, and takes a deep breath. He can almost smell it, the scent of old paper, the ink, and the comforting warmth of memories lingering in the room. Once again, love has quietly come alive each word and line beating like a heart still very much alive within him. This story reminds us that true love is not bound by time or by death. It exists in every small detail, in every cherished memory, in every stroke of a pen, and in the silent, sacred spaces we hold for others in our hearts. If this story touched you, please take a quiet moment to reflect on your own love. Subscribe to Letters from Little Saigon to hear more real-life stories from the Vietnamese American community. Leave a like if you felt the warmth of enduring love in this story, and share it because perhaps someone else out there needs to remember to. Thank you for listening.